Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Big Ring KOM Handicap on Watopia. This is the epic KOM hill climb, the original and some say still the best TBR handicap. Apologies about the somewhat delayed video, real life events just making it a bit difficult this week, but nonetheless here we are. This is from last Thursday night's event. As we watch the excellently marshalled rollout of the event, as we know, 1.5 watts per kilo if we can keep this group together. Dean Davies doing an excellent job of that on this occasion. Very tight bunch. Looks like they're all going to be all riders together at the foot of the climb. And here we see the go, go, go call. And look at that start. Look at the bunching of the riders. Fantastic. Everyone in the compulsory now green jersey. Looks fantastic. This is Petchak opening it up, going up the hill above Heavey first thing. Back to Stokes. Usual suspects in the big ring events here now. We're getting familiar with some of these riders. Riddell is there as well. Johannesson out of Sweden, who I believe might be a first-time rider at the event. So welcome to you, sir. Bishop's there. Bailey, a strong rider. Just as we watch them come across the Watopia Bridge and start the climb proper. As we see the riders disappear into the tree line, we'll follow them from start to finish here. A shout out. This is Warwick Petchak. Out in front, Simon Heavey out of Australia. Neri the Brazilian, and just being challenged by Bishop. Some dropouts happening there. Bumblebee and ride leader Davies, although no longer the Bumblebee. Everyone wearing the basic 2 jersey now, a new feature on the event module. Sijabat out of Indonesia, Charrington, a first timer. This is Bailey, Visser out of Canada, Badams, Gary Wilson, Peter Kip, the first of the Kip brothers this week, Richard Stokes, Abramovsky out of the US, Johannesson I mentioned a little before. Here he is, the second of the Kip brothers, Hunt, Riddell, your commentator McBrien, Burns, the singly named M, looks like he's been in a previous ride, Clayton Marsland, Vizari, Chiba from Japan, Rowbottom, maybe just missed the start, and Milton trailing off from the US also. So with the change to and from daylight savings time or summertime around the world, we've seen a shift in the riders in the event this week. A lot of riders from the west coast of North America, some South American riders, and perhaps a few of the regulars not able to make it. As we look to this now, this is the Kip brothers challenging on terms. This is what the big ring events are all about, summed up here. 2 brothers, handicap weights 20 kilograms apart. Peter Kip, you'd imagine the stronger rider in real life, but here they are going hammer and tongs. This is for bragging rights. Looks like Michael Kip just opening up there a gap, although Peter brings it back on terms, so this will be fascinating to watch throughout the race. We'll see how this develops later on. Moving ahead now to the gallery shot, magnificent footage. And in order, Petchak has got 10 seconds on Tim Badams out of Adelaide. Then to Bishop, Charrington and Davies, Sijabat and even Heavey are all together in a bunch. We're coming up to the roller section now, so if they can work and put pressure under Warwick Petchak, maybe they can get a result. The golden shaft of Davies there, bathed in sunlight, magnificent. This is Petchak now, still leading to Badams and Bishop, just small gaps. Charrington from the UK. There was Sijabat and then Heavey, Davies all together, although Davies under pressure now. The Canadian Visser, back to Bailey and Wilson riding together. Looks like Abramovsky after that. Back in the pack, this is McBrien looking to come on terms with Johannesson and Hunt. A slow grind up the mountain from this group. And McBrien does bring that group back. A touch indulgent video editing here, if you'll forgive me, TBR. And look at this though now. Badams has gone past Petchak. Badams has overhauled him. Fantastic effort in the shadow of the banner. I think he's going to take this out, Badams. Dutchy's not relevant today. Petchak still holding on for second, although Bishop is on terms with him. So that's a great win for Tim Badams out of Adelaide. They've had a tough week, Adelaide. So well done. Petchak gets overhauled, so Bishop for second and Petchak third. Charrington in a first event has been a fantastic ride for fourth out of the United States. It's going to be Simon Heavey just getting over the top of Hijabat next over the line. And after that, the golden flame, if you will, of Dean Davies still not able to crack this nut. Next approaching the Vanna, it's going to be Visser from Canada and Abramovsky out of the US. This would potentially be a rivalry, yes, and Abramovsky gets over the top of him. USA v Canada. USA gets this one in the form of Abramovsky. Visser is next. Then it was Bailey, Wilson and Dow, first time rider and winner this week of the ladies event. Michael Kipp, it looks like, has extended the gap on Peter Kipp. So as we mentioned before, that's a fine victory and a victory for the handicapper as well, really. After that, we're watching Richard Stokes, consistent performer at TBR, mysteriously named M. This is McBrien actually extending the lead now with a powerful sprint. He's going to beat Hunt Home and Peter Kipp after that and Burns. Hope you've enjoyed this week's video, guys. I'll give a shout out to my man Dean Davies. He's doing a great job organising these events. He really is putting in a lot of time. It's not as easy as it may appear, so good on you, Dino. As we're following over the line now, Joel Burns, he's declared his hatred of these events, tough events as they are. Here's another little battle, Vizari and Riddell. As we see Burns finish the course. Vizari and Riddell. Riddell has the experience on this course, although he just goes ahead now. Vizari the newcomer, and it looks like Vizari's let out, but here comes Riddell at 1,000 watts. Vizari's seen him, but I think he's seen him too late, because this is Riddell coming over the top. Vizari responds, but it is too little too late. Riddell gets the better of Vizari on this occasion. After that, looks to be Rowbottom, Chiba from Japan, and then Milton, new rider from the United States. His heart rate reveals that he's not probably working at the levels required to take this event out. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It really does help. Tell your friends all about it, and we'll see you out on Zwift.